What is going on, guys? How are we all doing? So, today we're going to be taking a look at a little dripper that I've picked up quite recently. It is from Vandy Vape and it is designed by a Russian reviewer called Alex from Vapers MD. Never heard of him before, to be honest with you, before I picked up this review, but he's quite a good little reviewer. He's quite a big reviewer out of Russia. And as far as I can tell, I'm not 100% sure, but he's the most subscribed reviewer in Russia. Happy days, well done to you, Alex. So, going to take a look at this little RDA. It is quite interesting in a couple of ways. Comes with two different top caps, whole top caps, and it's got, I'm not 100% sure if it is the only one like this, but it's the only dripper that I've came across that has got this unique kind of airflow design. It's not too uncommon to other things we've seen before, but to me, it's the first of its kind. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, without further ado, we're going to drop down to the table, do a little unboxing of the Phobia RDA. I'm going to throw a build into it, then we're going to come back up to the top and I'm going to tell you all the pros and cons of this device. Little spoiler, I like it. I like it a lot. So, while I've got you all here, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button, hit the bell notification, hit the little thumbs up on the video. Oh, you know the score, man. You know the score. So yeah, without further ado, we'll drop it down to the table and have a proper little close-up at this. Oosh! Oosh! So, see you in a minute. Welcome to the table camera section of the Vandy Vape Phobia, designed by Alex from Vapers MD. Have a little look around the outside. We've got some nice engraving, really deep engraving. Looks a little bit like the Offspring's logo, which is quite nice. On the back, we've got absolutely nothing, which I really do like to see. Got bottom airflow. If you have a look on the bottom of the device, we've got the Phobia on the top. We've got Alex from Vapers MD's logo. Normal warnings here. We've got a nice little bit of a serial number, which I quite like. It is quite nice. It is manufactured by Vandy Vape. So altogether, on the top, really nice drip tip. Got a little bit of a groove on the inside of it, which is surprisingly really comfortable. And on the inside here, let me line it up. It says, there it is. It's cut off a little bit, which is a bit of a pain, but it says no more fear, no more phobias, which is quite nice as well. So the drip tip here, you've got a nice little 810 goon style thing with an O-ring on the inside of the actual top cap itself, which is a bit of a pain to get back in if you lose it. You've got a really nice protruding 510 pin with quite a lot of peak insulator on the side. That's quite nice to see. Got a squonking pin already in there. I can't remember if it was pre-installed or I've put it in myself. A lot of squonkers do come pre-installed with a squonk pin, but I've been running this in squonk mode and oh my god, it is beautiful. So let's have a little look at the inside here. Look at the top, we've got a nice little bit of doming, a real nice little bit of doming, which as we all know, it is absolutely renowned for producing really good flavour. Let's have a look at this deck. So the deck, we've got a, let me focus it, zoom in a little bit as well. So the deck, we've got a postless style deck, postless terminal style build deck. So you've kind of got posts, but you kind of haven't. Do you know what I mean? You kind of haven't. It is a 24mm ratty. You've got some nice little juice reservoirs up here and here. It's 5ml deep. 5mm deep. You've got a nice little juice splitter there for when you're squonking to get the juice on either side correctly. Little peak insulated there, so obviously this is your positive block, this is your negative block. The way you want to run your coils is from here to here, and here to here, or here to here, or here to here. You don't want to run them from here to here. I know that's pretty obvious, but you'd be surprised at some people who wouldn't. You've got a really interesting kind of airflow here. I've not seen this anywhere before, but I'm probably sure that it's already been done by someone before. You've got a nice big hole here and a nice big hole here, and that is going to give you bottom airflow and side airflow. And if you look at this, it's been angled, so that also goes underneath it. But yeah, it's a really interesting kind of build deck. Really big, beefy screws on this, and you've got Phobia embossed into the side. It is quite nice. It is really quite nice. You've got a big, and you've got the same on the other side there. And you've got a big, beefy O-ring just to keep everything in place. So, it's an absolutely gorgeous little piece of kit, to be honest with you. Really interesting. And the other barrel that comes inside the kit, it is virtually identical to the other one. It is got the same airflow, it's got the same pattern. The only real difference is that it's got a proper chuff cap, which is supposed to give you more airflow and give you bigger clouds. I don't find that it does that, which is supposed to give you more airflow and a couple of bigger clouds. And you've got a big Ultim piece with a O-ring on the outside of the drip tip, I guess, and just a nice clear barrel. Suppose if you really wanted to, if you had fingers small enough, nice little jazzy ring or something like that, which, yeah, happy days. So, we're just going to throw a little build in the device, and then we are going to come back up top, see my face, and go through a couple of the pros and cons.
Cynical society that's allergic to sobriety, I'll burn it all down when I find a lucky match. Flow of disease we're not able to appease, in a world where the importance lies in how much you pay in tax. Robbing us blind even though they can see. Best things in life usually come for free. So much confusion and moral dissent. Make sure you pay off a share of the rent. Money, hunger, class division in a city living. Big city boredom's gonna lead to post-mortem. Giving to the rich what they're taking from the poor man. Robbing us blind even though they can see. Best things in life usually come for free. So much confusion and moral dissent. Make sure you pay off a share of the rent. Whoa!
Welcome back up top, guys. How are we all doing? Hope you enjoyed the music I was playing before. The first little section, well, both of them, they're from a band called Old Radio, who are good mates of mine, and they're from Liverpool. Drop a link down to their Bandcamp. Go and show them a little support, and I'll put links to the YouTube as well. So, the Phobia RDA, it's a really nice RDA. I'm really enjoying using it. I've had it now for about a week and a half, and I haven't just changed clothes, by the way. It's been like 2 days since I recorded the first section. It's been busy. It's been busy. But yeah, it's I've had it about 2 weeks now, a week and a half, and I've really enjoyed every single second of it. The overall like fit and finish of it, the build quality, it's absolutely stunning. Like, there's not an inch wrong with it in terms of like actual build quality, in my opinion. 2 top caps, that's a little bit weird. Neither of them really provide that much difference between each other. Obviously, your lips don't get hot from touching the actual RDA, but like you could easily compensate that, like with just putting like a big drip tip on the top of it, like one of the Geek Vape Zeus ones or something, if you know what I mean. So you've got your drip tip, but there's like a little bit of a cover over the top as well, like a little umbrella, like an umbrella hat drip tip. If no one's done that yet, that's copyrighted, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's really easy to build. It's an absolute piece of piss to build on. Like, it's got really beefy screws, like really beefy. It's like pure steak, do you know what I mean? You can't go wrong with that. I like a good beefy screw, as everyone does. With the actual coiling of it, if you pull your coils over towards the centre only slightly, but so there's still a big gap right down the middle. Otherwise, I've noticed when you're dripping with it, if you're a little bit overzealous with a dripper, your liquid's gonna hit the coil, and then it's gonna go round the sides of it as well. Then it's gonna go directly into the airflow, and you will get a little bit of leaking from that. But keep a good little gap in between your 2 coils, and you should be safe as houses. So the flavour on this thing is absolutely phenomenal. Like, it's one of the best flavours I've came across. Well, yeah, it's one of the best like flavour profiles that I've ever came across. I've had loads of cakey flavours through here. I've had loads of fruity flavours. I've had a couple of menthol flavours through here as well, and it's like absolutely, do you know what I mean? It's clean, it's crisp, it's pure. I've had a good couple of different builds on this as well, so it's not just that I've got a really good set of coils on there. So the only con I've found really is that it's not even a major con. It's just the fact that there's no locking feature on the device. This is quite an old device, and like pretty much everything now has got a locking feature on it, but a lot of them around this time never, so it's not really a con, it's with the times. But it doesn't have a locking feature, and it is a bit of a pain to get on. Saying that though, the actual tensions on everything is silky smooth though, and it just fits together properly. Like, I can hold that like that. It's got a little bit of a wobble on it, but that was a good couple of shakes. So it's got a nice tension on all the O-rings and stuff like that, so you're safe as houses. Overall, I really like this RDA. It is a close contender, if not my favourite RDA. The one that beats it for me is the Aura RDA by Daniel DGLSB. Like, that for me was one of the first RDAs I ever got, and it just blew me mind, and even still I love it now, a couple of years later. But yeah, as I say, it's got brilliant flavour. It's really easy to build. It's got awesome flavour. I've just said that again. It's a nice looking little RDA as well. Like, there's no denying that whatsoever. And the drip tip is, it's not the prettiest drip tip, but it's really comfy that comes with it. It's like one of the few like just ultimate drip tips that I've ever just stuck with, to be honest with you. But overall, I absolutely love this RDA, and it's amazing. And the only con from my experience with it is that it doesn't have a major locking feature. It's not really much to complain about, really, is it? So, it's been the Phobia RDA. My name is Bobo. We've been the Vapery. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, drop us a little subscribe and keep up to date. Hit that bell notification and you get updates on all my latest videos as they come out. If you've already been here before, welcome back, my friends. But yeah, nice one. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It means the absolute world, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.